Hello, my name is Anthony and I have been here on YouTube for about 4 years, since 2020. And today I got to do 14 miles. So I thought this would be a fantastic opportunity to talk to you about why I started YouTube, the benefits I got from YouTube, and why I think you should also start a YouTube channel. So let's get in these 14 miles. Okay, so let's start with why I started YouTube. So it was like 2020 and I was listening to a podcast and the guest was talking about how he filmed a video like every day. And I was like, that sounds like fun. And at this time I was only like 3 years into my running journey. I loved running, and with the history of my life, you know, with going through child abuse and alcoholism, I thought, yeah, this would be a nice way for me to kind of share my story along with sharing my passion of running. And before this, growing up as a kid, I was very artistic. I loved to draw, loved to color. And then in high school, I discovered music. I was in a marching band and I loved it. But when I became an adult, I kind of lost my artistic release. And so hearing that podcast about that guy talking about he filmed a video every day kind of sparked the idea of me starting a YouTube channel. I tried doing a video every day like he did. I realized it was way harder to come up with content every day. And I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea about filming. I think I just used my phone. The channel name was completely different back then. No clue what I was doing. And then I started kind of diving into like YouTube, podcast, videos, just really trying to get any kind of teachings I can from anywhere. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Yeah, I remember my first real video that I put together, I made with my phone using iMovie. And so this is to show you that you don't need fancy equipment to start. The phone, especially these days, are so fantastic. It's just fine. Since starting on YouTube, it's a slow grind. It's not as, you're not gonna get growth as fast as some other social media networks, but it's my favorite, and I'll talk more about that later. But as I got more on YouTube, put out more videos, learning more, I really got to get to know the community, like other creators, and that was awesome. I've met friends from Canada, from Australia, from the UK, all over the country. It's been awesome. So yeah, so that's why I started YouTube. Another thing I forgot to mention, when I started YouTube and I got serious about it, I talked to my wife and I said, you know what, I want to do this channel, but I don't want to just be like one of those how-to people. I want to share my story, be very transparent, and that means kind of showing our family from time to time. I talk about our life, just be very open about it. And she gave me the green light, so I was off and running, literally. Okay, so now let's talk about the benefits I have seen from starting a YouTube channel. So I'm 47 years old. I started it when I was like 43, something like that. And trust me, I'm still learning as I go here. And I only have a small channel. I think at the time of this recording, I have like almost 2,000 beloved supporters. I call them beloved supporters because I'm incredibly thankful for everybody that takes the time to hit the subscribe button and follow my journey. So, of course, the benefits are different from channel to channel and from niche to niche, but what I've seen, the first thing is I've learned a skill of video editing, and that is something that I was actually able to start a small business with and make income on the side from other like businesses in my community, other people that just need some content. I'm able to make a few bucks doing that, and that's something I can have with me the rest of my life. People always need a video editor, someone that could film, someone that could make content for them, because even though I don't understand this, a lot of folks aren't really a big fan of learning how to do video. It's not their thing. I love it, by the way. It's just one of my favorite things in the whole world. So that's one benefit. And another thing, as I said at the time of this recording, I have a little shy of 2,000 beloved supporters, and I get a few bucks from AdSense. When you hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, you are part of the YouTube partner community, or at least you can apply for it. And I'm not making humongous money, but when I started this channel, I thought to myself, if I could just make enough money to buy a pair of running shoes and to maybe pay for my race registration from time to time, that would be awesome. But I would still do it even if I wasn't getting paid, because I love it so much. So monetarily, that is the benefits from starting a YouTube channel. And that's like on the bottom of the pie, in my opinion. Next, as I mentioned this a little earlier, is a community. I've met so many amazing people through YouTube. And I have a benefit of, see, I'm a running channel, as you've noticed, if this is your first time here. And I am out of the Los Angeles area. Oh, hold on. Gotta take a little break at the light here. Gotta start my Garmin. I'm out of the Los Angeles area, so I do a lot of running in Los Angeles. And as you see, I like to promote the Los Angeles Marathon. And from that, I get, when I go to the LA Marathon Expo every year, which is, it's like where you go to pick up your bib and stuff. Over the years, I've made some LA Marathon videos and course previews and stuff like that. And I've actually had people approach me that's seen my channel, seen my videos, and thank me for helping them in their LA Marathon journey or their running journey, period. And a lot of creators don't get that benefit. They don't get to just go to things and meet the people that are watching the videos. And it is so heartwarming for me to finally meet some of these folks and kind of see firsthand how I've helped them. One guy actually said to me once, I remember this is like after my first year of making my first LA Marathon video, he came up to me out of nowhere and just said, "Hey, I'm here to pick up my bib. I flew here from New York yesterday, all because of your video." I was like, what? Someone from New York saw my LA Marathon route video, and that encouraged them to sign up for the race. I was blown away. But since then, every year I go to the LA Marathon, I get more and more folks to say hello to me, tap me on the shoulder, actually on the course. I think this last year I had like 10 people on the course pass me and tell me how much they like my stuff. Blown away by that, completely blown away. So that alone is worth making or starting a YouTube channel, just for the community part of it. And along the lines of LA Marathon, as you see, I got this LA Marathon hat, I got this LA Marathon shirt. This is actually an ambassador shirt and a hat. I'm an ambassador for the LA Marathon. Man, this is a long light, good Lord. Let me push this button. I've been an LA Marathon ambassador for a few years now, And how it started was, one of the aspects, oh, let's go, hold on, time to go. So how I became an LA Marathon ambassador was, one, I would go to the LA Roadrunner meetup, start meeting a few folks and being part of the LA running community. But one thing I found out was, after my 2021 LA Marathon route video, they actually used that, the folks over at LA Marathon used that as a way to kind of gauge the crowd support and the course. So that was awesome. You never know who's watching these videos and what it could lead to. And as I said, I have a very small channel at this time right now. Not that I don't appreciate it, but if a channel of my size can lead to all the benefits I've received, amazing. I'm speechless about it. So I'm sure I'll think of some more things, but for now, those are the benefits I have seen from starting a YouTube channel. All right, we got we're almost halfway through this. Lastly, why you should start a YouTube channel. I'm about 10 miles into this run, so hopefully I can articulate in a helpful way. So first off, the first thing that comes to mind is the longevity of YouTube. So you got Instagram, you got Facebook, you got TikTok, you got all these other social apps. But most of the time, you post and within a few days, they're gone, unless it's something that's extremely shareable. And the thing with YouTube is, it's the second biggest search engine in the world, and it's connected to Google. So if you search into Google for a specific topic like how to run a marathon, Google will have the top YouTube videos attached to that search. So that's another way of your videos being found if they're not on YouTube. But if they're on YouTube, it's a very SEO friendly. SEO is search engine optimized. So when people search for things on YouTube, those things come up no matter how old the video is. I have videos that I made back when I first started that still get lots of views today. And it's unbelievable. There'll be things, I'll make a video and I'll think, oh geez, after a few days it doesn't really do much. But then I look over the years, and some of those videos that did poorly at the beginning end up being one of my top videos because they're search engine optimized. So the longevity of YouTube is by far my favorite, is my biggest reason why you should start a YouTube channel. Not that you should not do it on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, but like I said, YouTube has the longevity aspect of it. Second is, you should start, because as I mentioned before, the community on YouTube is fantastic. I think when you have a viewer or a subscriber on YouTube, it is way more beneficial, not only in a financial way, but in just a connection way to that individual, because they're really invested in you and the stuff you teach and all that. And another thing, as I mentioned earlier, it teaches you how to edit videos. It's a great way to get a skill. It teaches you SEO optimization. It teaches you graphic design, because you got to make your own thumbnails unless you pay a third party like Fiverr or Upwork, somebody on there to make it for you. But you have to, so you learn graphic design, you learn video editing, you learn SEO optimization, you learn copywriting, because you've got to write a description in the description area. So many great benefits to YouTube and why you should start. And also, don't worry about how old you are. I started at 42, 43. I'm 47 now. You know, I'm a 47-year-old white guy living out here in the outskirts of Los Angeles. You will find your audience, or the audience will find you. And that's one good thing about YouTube is they will find your audience. So when you make your videos, you want to make sure that, like I said, the SEO optimized, so it helps YouTube find the right audience for that video. And that takes me into my last part of this. I wasn't going to do this, but this is the last part, is tips on how you can have a successful YouTube channel. And as I said earlier, I'm still learning this as I go. I don't have it perfect, but I learned a lot, and I think what I know can help you. So my wife also started a YouTube channel, and I kind of go over, I use the things I learned in mine and all the mistakes I learned towards her channel. She has a weight loss channel through her weight loss surgery. She helps other people that had the surgery or about to have the surgery, and all her videos are about that. There's very rarely where she goes off topic. She has her niche, and she has maybe half or less than half the videos I have, and she's already almost caught up to me when it comes to subscribers, because she sticks within her niche. So that's one of my tips I give to you. Find a niche you like, whether it's running or knitting or photography, and just stick to that. If you don't have a kind of a niche, it's going to be hard for YouTube to find out where to put your videos, who to put your videos in front of. My next tip is have fun with it. Learn with it. Don't overthink it. If you don't know what your niche is yet, don't worry about it. Have fun with it. If you throw some spaghetti at the wall, see what sticks. And another tip is don't worry about the equipment you have. Like I said earlier, if you have your phone, use your phone. Over time, you'll start upgrading, and you'll start learning. You'll upgrade your editing software, your equipment, but start with what you have and be easy on yourself. Don't compare yourself to others who've been doing it for freaking years. And trust me, this is my advice I give myself. I still struggle with this, but that's all I can think of for now. I'll get back to you if I can think of something else. All right. 14 miles done. That was rough. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope this helps you in your YouTube journey. Hope it kind of motivates you to want to start your own. And last tip I forgot to mention is make sure to watch other creators. Get some tips from them, some motivation, some inspiration. See how they do it. See their journey. It'll help you on yours. And lastly, if this brought you value, be sure to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're a runner, because this is a running channel. Or if you just want to keep up with my journey, that's fine too. Be a beloved supporter. And lastly, leave a comment below. Let me know what kind of topic you want to start your channel about. And if there's any questions that I didn't cover that you have, let me know. I'll try to answer to the best of my ability. I'm Anthony, reminding you to keep running and creating for your best life.